It's me, name's Sony. Welcome back to another VR video. Today we are back in Project TX. I've got a few sort of mechanical changes going on here, as well as a little bit of sort of hand stuff that I needed to talk about, grabbing stuff and whatnot. So let's have a look. So here we go. We have here a new little weapon here. And this is relevant because it is relevant to the balloons, which can now actually act like balloons. Let's grab these. There we go. So here we go, balloons. Let's pop you out a little bit here. What we can do with balloons is we can actually take this hammer and we can go... we can pop the balloons, and that's important. Why? Because it is part of the Breakables system. So I've got actually... a reactables concept, which basically an object can have something called a reactable attached to it, and if it is reactable, then it has explosive, it has collision detection, and it has bullet detection as well. So, bullet detection. Let's have a look at these balloons again. Balloon. Wonderful. Right, but those aren't the only things that we can damage. So here we have a crate. Let's put you in regular camera. Yep, that's right. And this crate over here, that's a crate box. This is a crate. This crate is also breakable. So this is the cool part, right? Here we go. It didn't break. So yeah, they don't currently have a proper health system, which I kind of want to work on a little bit, so that they can be damaged over time. But unfortunately, they don't do that right now. Instead, they are just purely based on impulse. So as long as you hit it hard enough, it'll break. There we go, wonderful. It breaks wonderfully. And of course, the same thing applies for these boxes here. Well, if I can't pop it on a wooden box, I can probably pop it on a metal can, oil drum. There we go. Wonderful. Yes, so the point that I wanted to make there is that things react differently depending on the material that they hit. For example, if we have wood bat, nothing. And you can see that I have not actually put any audio in yet either. But if we take metal bat is good. Metal bat can break things nice and easily. Wonderful. And of course metal bat can also knock him out. Wonderful. But the best part is when you knock him out using a box. So let's get him. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that didn't work very well. And it didn't break the box either. Oh! Yay! We did it! Woo! Right, okay, so there we go. It's pretty cool. It's a workable system. Here we go. We've even got some attached to this. Oh, sorry. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful! A breakable broom as well. So there we go. I've kind of set up the pieces nicely. They break nicely. It's only those pieces so far that are breakable, but they do break with other things as well. So not just collisions. So here we go. We've got the crate. And I just punched it. Wonderful. There we go. So yeah, it can break with other things like smashing it up. Wonderful. And then explodies. You get over here. In the box and woo! And it actually sends the pieces out as well. What are you doing? Trying to go back in the vending machine. Get out of here. Now currently these pieces are all just despawnables, right? So there we go. They just vanish over a certain time frame. Depending on the object, I can set a time frame for these boxes. Since they have a lot more pieces, I actually decreased the amount of time that they spend, and you can see that it's just one set of pieces for now. I haven't done sort of partial breakage where you can break pieces off. Not yet, but that is something that I plan on working on. And I haven't made them full props either. They're not grabbable or anything like that. I can make them grabbable without making them props. That's pretty easy. It's relatively possible. But not the best. So, let's go get the physics gun. There's the physics gun. Before I get that, these two, special version of the penguin launcher, of course they launch something as well, and you can see based on their colors that they launch balloons. Boom, 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 boom. I really need sounds, don't I? It would be much better with sounds. But there we go. I decreased their rate of fire. I increased their rate of fire. I decreased the delay time, so they can just fire much quicker now than the penguin grenade launcher. Also, do they? No, they don't pop. They don't pop when I go that close. But there we go. Wonderful. Just balloons everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And why? Because we can pop them. Now, I did add some blood blood effects to this dude. What? How are you getting... Uh-oh, we've got the wrong material on your arm. He's getting bullet holes on him. Like legit bullet holes, not the blood holes. They don't actually affect him. As you can see, he's still perfectly fine. He can walk around, but he can't get knocked out by a metal gun. Wonderful. Right, of course, as you can see, all the balloons, very poppable. They'll be even more poppable when I've got a machine gun of sorts. Let's see. Grab one of these and one of these. If you're wondering why I'm falling sometimes like that, it's because I'm stepping on the bullets. I don't know why I haven't fixed that yet. There's a layer problem, and I'm stepping literally on the bullets. So, absolutely wonderful. There we go. Yeah, so, balloon gun. But there's something more, of course. I have fixed the sort of loose grabbing system, and I'll be showing that in a sec as well. There's a little bit more to it than that, actually. There's something advanced I wanted to talk about, which is not finished. It's nowhere near finished. It is something that needs work. But, oh, I was supposed to bring the physics gun. You are not a physics gun. There is something I did that was dumb. I accidentally made the level boundaries detectable by the grapple hook, and probably by the actual climbing things as well. So, oh yeah. Also, there's some finger problems on this one. As I said, I have been working on the pause system. But there we go. We'll leave that to hang on the sky. And you are not the physics gun. You are the physics gun. Off we go. There we go. Right. So, now, you come with me. Hello. And then we'll take one of these, and one of these, and one of these, and one of these, and possibly maybe some of these. There we go. Wonderful. And you can see here that I've accidentally broken a few. These pieces are pick-upable as well. So there we go. Wonderful. Absolutely breakable fun. But we can, of course, build a fort. There we go. Wonderful. Come over here. And there we go. Oop. Falling through the ground as well. There we go. Yeah, I need to work on the falling through the ground stuff. It is because it's detecting some objects underneath me, and then when they get deleted, there are some problems with that. Oh, you are not the box I wanted. This is not the box you are looking for. There we go. Wonderful. Here we have a fort. And then what we can do, of course, is we can place this here. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to need a penguin. We're going to need at least one penguin. You can be our angry bird. There we go, penguin. Bouncing Bob. You can be the angry bird. And it's ridiculous. Out of the way, camera. Right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. In time. Hold on. There we go. Whee! I missed. Oh, I missed the Angry Bird. Oh dear. Oh my. There we go. Wonderful. It's absolutely brilliant. I never did show off these the hex boxes. The hex shaped boxes. There we go. Hex boxes. Wonderful. They come in multiple colors as well. Wonderful. Speaking of colors, I accidentally made a mistake when building the balloon gun. Where the gun itself, instead of spawning colorful balloons, instead of spawning different colored balloons, as you can see, I accidentally set the color of this, so it was actually changing its material to the different colored balloons. So yeah, the gun became balloon colored. Really, really ridiculous. But there we go. Now, what did I want to show you? Firstly, of course, guns can also destroy these forts. So, Mr. Penguin, we'll take you. And we will take you as well. You are important. Because we want you to not bounce too much. Because not only can I destroy the boxes. There we go. Wonderful. With guns. But I can also pop these things. If I could aim. Oh, he's lit on fire. Yay! So there we go, and then that's lit that one on fire as well. Of course. So there we go. It's absolutely wonderful. I love doing this. This is very fun. It is ridiculous. Right, so we'll take one of these crates, and one of these crates, and possibly one of those crates as well. There we go. And now we need 2 of you. 1 of you and 1 of you. Now, so here we go. If we go in slow-mo, we can activate them both. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm out. And oh, ready? Whee! And you can see the blast. It makes things go real far. Okay, enough messing around. Anyways, so there we go. Explosives, breakables, they all fit together nice and neatly. And of course, you can see here the explosives have sort of timed randomness on them. And then they can also kind of be exploded whilst they're on fire if you shoot them enough, or if the randomness activates them. Yes, there we go. Now, there is something special going on here as well. Now, in the past, I have shown my pause system for hands, as well as the actual shaping of a linear grab, right? Where when I tilt the hand like this, you can see that the object tilts more depending on how I turn it, I tilt it, right? So that's something that you've seen before. I've shown it in previous, in a much earlier video, a much earlier Project TX video. But I wanted to work on something a little bit more advanced than this. Now, originally, when I first, been eating some biscuits. When I first did a loose grab, this was before the sort of sliding idea that Boneworks showed off. But before that, I did a sort of rotational loose grab, right? Which is similar to this, but it was kind of just a loose rotation. It was a bit messy. It looked terrible. You can test this, in fact, in the old Walker-Motion demo. And that was all right, but it wasn't very good. But I still wanted to do something like that. So here we go. We've got tilting. So as I loose grab the object, you will see that it tilts, right? It tilts based on gravity though. It's actually loose grabbing the object. It loosely holds the rotational joint of this thing, right? And you can see it actually loosens my finger grip as well, right? There we go, if I move my thumb out of the way. Right, and then on the other side as well, you can see it just loosens the grip, right? So this is actually a loose grip hammer now, completely loose, and you can see how it's just completely loose now, right? It's wonderful. It's not finished yet, but you can see it's very loosely gripped. Right, so there we go. Lean it forward. That's the regular lean, and then I loose grip it, and you can see it relaxes that little bit. Now I might actually extreme this a little bit more, so I might increase the amount of loose gripping, but you can see here it actually tightens the grip. It literally controls the tightness of the grip. There we go. And it looks really realistic on the hammer especially. There we go. Really nice, right? And that's what I've been working on. I just sort of want it to feel really right? Really realistic. So just that little bit of loose gripping really feels good. And you can see the hand actually pauses right according to that. Now this applies of course with multiple objects as well. Right now it's only a linear grab thing. It's only a cylinder shape grab. Where is that? There we go. So you can see here, same thing as well. You can tilt it by swinging it, but of course when we loose grab it, you can see I can loose grab that. Loose grab that. There we go. Absolutely wonderful, right? It just works as you would expect. It's brilliant. I blooming love it. And unfortunately, that's really all I've got for you today. A lot of behind the scenes work. Unfortunately, no audio for all of the new little things. New little things. Why am I talking like that? But yeah, other than that, it's just the fun of popping balloons. Yes, wonderful. I actually added these balloons today. It was just a very quick. I was working mostly on the hand pose and hand grabbing physics stuff. In fact, the idea is that they are now. I've upgraded the actual behind the scenes data system so that I can now do that very easily. I can very easily sort of manipulate the object in hand now based on however I want it to manipulate, right? So there we go, we've got a loose grab. You see that? Loose. Whoop. And then this way as well. Loose grabbing it, right? It's absolutely wonderful. It's the most tiny little detail that I could really put into the system, right? Now you can see there's still a loose problem with my sort of secondary hand. It's nowhere near perfect. There's a lot to do with the secondary hand, right? A lot of work to be done there, but that's okay. We can just play with balloons. Whoop. And just shoot them at that guy, in fact, on his head. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And he's down once again. Anyways, that's all from this video today. Not much to talk about, but plenty of stuff going on behind the scenes. A bunch of things that I need to get done as well. Yeah, still continuing. It's at about 40% now, the little map, my road map of things, although a lot of those things are now going to be completed altogether, because there's things like getting some of the map elements complete in the main menu, and the other levels as well. The other levels being the sample maps that I've been showcasing. So this one here, of course, one of these. I want to do some upgrades to the actual building in the background there. I'm not sure what I want to do yet, but I'll do some stuff. Hello? You, come here. Oops, not a balloon. There we go. And yeah, that's that's that really. Thanks very much for watching. I will probably be doing some more cool things. I'll be working more on getting the actual mechanics that are here finished up. And oh, by the way, they don't pop the balloons when you use rubber bullets, but there we go. Yeah, so I'll probably be working more on the more basic stuff, and other than that, you know, it is how it is. So I'll be showcasing some more cool things that are more polished, and definitely looking to get the audio in soon as possible. So we've got some audio coming up very soon. Right now, the hits just don't feel right without the sound. Once the sound is in, everything feels much better. But yeah, it's getting really cool now seeing the objects breaking to pieces and all of that. So, thanks very much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.